Happy Tuesday, Indianapolis, and welcome to July's episode of the Tuesday 10. I'm Craig Anesuchigadza, a project manager in the Mayor's office and your host for today's segment. To kick things off, let's turn to this month's neighborhood spotlight, Martindale-Brightwood. Once two independent settlements, this near northeast neighborhood has a rich history of industrialization, cultural diversity, and the promotion of social equity. Its early history, beginning in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, was characterized by the railroad industry that was powered by blue-collar workers, predominantly African Americans and European immigrants from Germany, Ireland, and Great Britain. But by the early 1940s, the industrial growth that stemmed from the railroad industry came to a halt. White residents fled the area for newly built suburban neighborhoods, leaving behind housing that was acquired by low-income African Americans. Ever since, Martindale-Brightwood has remained a predominantly African American neighborhood that has consistently survived social and economic disadvantage stemming from the loss of the railroad industry and the additional obstacles of segregation. And today, much of the neighborhood's history can still be glimpsed in some of its most important institutions. For example, the Hill Recreational Center and Park is named after James T. Hill, an early Martindale-Brightwood resident and the first African American to graduate from Indiana's Central Law School and become a practicing attorney right here in Marion County. And of course, Frederick Douglass Park, once a symbol of the city's shameful segregated past, is now one of Indy's most treasured and beautiful parks. And speaking of parks, next up, we want to share a great food program offered by Indy Parks every year, Summer Servings. Through July 25th, this program will provide our city's youth, 18 and under, with nutritious meals to fill the summer gap when school lunches are not available to them. Free meals will be served at 11 different park and community locations, and 5 mobile units will serve various park, library, and residential locations. You can find the complete summer serving schedule by visiting parks.indy.gov and searching Free Meals Programs. And that's not all you'll find at our parks this summer. Next up, we're covering the Indy Parks Summer Concert Series. Now through October, you can enjoy live music at 6 park locations across the city. Music offerings include jazz by celebrated artist Brenda Williams, an Indianapolis Jazz Hall of Fame inductee, cumbia performed by Yason Landero, a world-touring musician from Colombia, rock played by a Grateful Dead cover band known as Starcat, and so much more. And the best part, these are all part of the Indy Parks Free Concert Series. So be sure to check out the concert schedule soon to start making your summer plans. You can find it online at parks.indy.gov. Next up, Indy, we have an exciting announcement for you. The city's Department of Public Works is wrapping up work on 2 major projects soon. First is the two-way conversion on New York and Michigan streets, which extends from College Avenue to Ellenberger Park. Once complete, this major upgrade will enhance the safety of all road users, cyclists, drivers, and pedestrians alike. And as an added bonus, local businesses along these corridors can expect to see increased foot traffic and visibility. Also opening soon is a brand new expansion of the Nickel Plate Trail, which will run about 10 miles from Indiana State Fairgrounds all the way to Noblesville. Nearly 100,000 residents will live within just 1 mile of the project. And with this year's construction season bringing an additional 20 miles of trails, including new greenways in the Eagle Creek, Grassy Creek, and Pleasant Run areas, our city is on its way to becoming more interconnected than ever before. For updates on both the two-way conversion and the Nickel Plate Trail project, be sure to follow the city's Department of Public Works on social media at Indy DPW or Indianapolis Department of Public Works. Next on the docket, we have an important announcement from the Mayor's office. Last month, in partnership with Indianapolis Public School Superintendent Alicia Johnson and the IPS Board of School Commissioners, Mayor Joe Hogsett named members of the new Indianapolis Local Education Alliance. This new city-led group has been charged by the Indiana General Assembly to craft plans for the future of public education with the goal of deepening collaboration between traditional public schools and the public charter schools. And With the Alliance's newly appointed members in place, this important work is starting now. There will be opportunities for public comment. So be sure to keep a lookout for these on the ILEA website, which you can find on indy.gov by simply searching ILEA. The first public meeting was on June 25th, and the next will take place on July 23rd. You can also keep up by following the City of Indianapolis on Instagram and Facebook. Now, for the second half of the show, we have an exciting lineup of July events and observances to share with you. First up is the Indiana Black Expo, returning to Indianapolis for their annual 10-day extravaganza. Started by Indy civil rights leaders in 1973 and now billed as the largest African-American event of its kind across the country, IBE will be drawing huge crowds to our city from July 10th through 20th. From independent film screenings to business conferences to the Black-owned businesses and vendor markets, there is so much to see and do. Check out the full Indiana Black Expo schedule and learn more about how you can participate at summercelebration.net. Next up, basketball is not over in Indianapolis. Our city is proud to be hosting the WNBA All-Star for the first time in the league's history. The All-Star game itself, featuring some of the most talented female athletes in the country, is set for July 19th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but the celebration lasts all weekend long. On July 18th, the festivities kick off with the WNBA Starry 3-point contest and the Kia Skills Challenge, so check out WNBA-All-Star2025.com to find more information and purchase your tickets. And don't forget about the first ever Fever Fest, which is launching on July 19th in conjunction with All-Star Weekend this year. At the White River State Park, you can join your fellow Indiana Fever fans to enjoy live music, comedy, and entertainment, all while celebrating and supporting women's basketball. Visit feverfestival.com to learn more about the event and purchase your tickets. So whatever you do, Indianapolis, do not miss out on the WNBA All-Star this month. Now, we are highlighting Indy's largest food festival, Taste of Indy, will be back in town on Saturday, July 5th, with an immersive blend of gourmet cuisine, live music, family fun, and cultural connection. This year, over 40 local eateries and food trucks will serve everything from Asian, Cajun, and Greek to Mediterranean, Hispanic, and American comfort foods. There will also be interactive chef demos that will let you dive deeper into culinary creativity. Now celebrating its 14th anniversary, Taste of Indy is more than just an event. It's a reflection of Indianapolis's cultural heart, showcasing local flavor and talent in a community-powered celebration. You can find more information at tasteofindy.org. Next up, we are highlighting Disability Pride Month, which is celebrated in July every year to commemorate the passing of the Americans with Disabilities Act on July 26, 1990. And here in Indianapolis, we have a long history of working to improve accessibility across all areas of the city. For instance, our Department of Public Works prioritizes ADA infrastructure in all construction projects, making sure that we're building streets that all our neighbors can travel safely on. In fact, just this year, we can expect to see 1,300 new or rehabilitated ADA ramps and about 15 miles of both bike lanes and sidewalks across the city. Together, we are working to make our city accessible for all. To learn more about the history of disability rights and the movement right here in Indianapolis and all over the state of Indiana, be sure to check out the Indiana Disability History Project at indianadisabilityhistory.org. Finally, Indianapolis is celebrating freedom, history, and unity this Independence Day with events that honor the past and light up the future. Here's how the city is marking this year's holiday. On Friday, July 4th, Indianapolis is throwing one of the biggest birthday parties for America right here in the heart of downtown. The Fourth Fest kicks off at 6 p.m. at the American Legion Mall, where you can find food trucks, live entertainment, family activities, and a massive fireworks finale lighting up the night sky. For a daytime celebration, families can visit the Indiana History Center for a hands-on activities, live music, and historical exhibits, all completely free. Even the Indianapolis Zoo is getting festive, offering patriotic animal presentations and half-priced admission from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on July 4th. Be sure to step out and get out in the city this Independence Day. That's all the time we have for this segment of Tuesday 10. Be sure to tune in next month for more updates on the latest happenings around Indianapolis. Until then, I'm Craig Anesu Chigadza with the Mayor's Office, signing off. Have a great day and a great month of July, Indianapolis.